Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a quick look video at this articulated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figurine I made out of Primo Sculpey. So like I said in this introduction and in the title, this figurine is articulated, so that makes him quite a bit different than my other sculptures. Now, this past weekend, I was doing some cleaning in my man cave, and I came across this guy. I hadn't had him out for a while, and I realized, well, he didn't make it into my 100 creation video I did a couple weeks back, so I wanted to do a quick look video of him. Now, what makes him special is he is articulated. So, as you can see here, he's posable at the shoulders. His legs move a little bit, and his head turns. Now, how I did this was by inserting magnets into the joint areas. So we'll go ahead and deconstruct him here. And you'll see here, I use these little button magnets. You can get them off of Amazon, probably other websites. Also, you can get them in Hobby Lobby, probably Michael's and Joann's. So what I did is, when I sculpted him in 6 major pieces, plus his nunchucks. I'll take those out as well, so you can kind of look at them. And what I did is I sculpted each piece, and I put bolts into all the places I wanted him to have the individual joints. And then the attaching piece, I put a bolt in there. And that way, obviously these aren't going to hook together, but a magnet will hold both the pieces together. So I put the magnet there, then it nestles in. And as you can see here, I did a really good job of hiding the magnet. You can kind of see it, as you turn it a little bit there. But this is just a piece I wanted to do for myself. It was more kind of as just a challenge to myself. I made this piece back in April of 2013. So he is over 6 years old. I have done a couple other articulated figures, but it's just been at the neck. So when I came across this guy this past weekend, I thought I'd really like to do another articulated figurine, but I wanted to share with you guys this figurine first before I did that one. Since he, was done 6 years ago, I want to come up with, something better. Not that I'm not happy with this guy, but, as an artist, when you continue to work on stuff, you want to see improvement in your work. And I think I have, I think I'm a better sculptor now, and I've learned quite a bit since making this guy that I could come up with something even better as far as the articulation. One thing I probably will avoid doing is the leg articulation, because it's not needed and it just kind of makes him a little wobbly to stand. But other than that, he will stand on his own. Sometimes if he's weight's a little bit off, he'll fall back. And the other thing I wanted to show you is at the neck. So I used the same thing. I used a magnet, but I took a little bit of green polymer clay and went around the magnet, then I pulled the magnet out and just baked this piece. Now, I didn't have any issues baking the bolts, but I was concerned about baking the magnets, so I did not bake any of those. I just made sure I had enough space in there, so when after it was baked, I could slide that magnet in there and have that pretty much concealed. So, like I said, I made a separate piece for its neck, so that way I didn't have to have an indention into the neck, on the main part of the body, or have this go in too far. So it sits like that. For his nunchucks, I just took 2 pieces of brown clay and put a chain in between them. And then you'll notice I put a little stopper there. And I know that's, now I'm looking back at it, it looks kind of ugly, but it serves the functionality of going in here and not sliding all the way through. I think if I did it again, I would just do like a little notch and then have it so it could sit back. But the next thing I make, it's not going to be a Ninja Turtle articulated. I'm not for sure what I'll make. If you have an idea for the figurine you want me to make that's articulated, please leave it in the comments down below. And we'll see if there's something in the comments that gives me the inspiration to make. So he's a lot of fun to pose. You kind of have to adjust it, so his weight of the piece, since he is a bigger piece, he's about 7.5 inches tall. So he will hold a pose, but if there's too much weight forward, that magnet's not sturdy enough to hold it. But like a pose like that, it's not a problem. But as it gets a little more forward, it just falls. But it's still a fun piece to mess around with, and I had a lot of fun making it. So there you have it. There's my articulated Ninja Turtle figurine. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, never stop creating. Bye! You should wave bye! Cowabunga, dude!